low FPS and stuff like that. You might see a little bit of tearing on this park because of the amount of ThemeMaker Toolkit used. What that does is it does create a unusual lag, a delay lag. But that is the creator's decision to do that to get this type of realism. That is the price you pay, and that is their choice to do so. And with that being said, I definitely have to commit to this one now because I tried loading it all up, right? Then it gave me an error saying that there were certain things that could not be loaded. I jumped into the park and all of these poles for these lights were missing. And then same with a lot of the signs. Half of the park was gone. And then I had to go into Steam, unsubscribe from everything, resubscribe to this, re-download everything. And finally, we're in the park with it working, functioning properly as far as I could tell, but it still gave me the same error yet again, saying something was missing. So hopefully it's not anything too important. I have literally tried loading this park up for the last 2 or 3 hours, and a lot of waiting, a lot of downloading, and I finally feel like I've got it to a place where it's loaded up, so we're committed. I definitely want to take a look at everything and definitely appreciate what's there, but if there's something that's not there, there is my disclaimer. Sorry, Dan, I tried my best. Now, hopefully, it's all there. The Oaken Hills Grand Ferris Wheel. So, as you can tell, this park focuses heavily, as we talked about in the description, on realism. The queues extra detailed, even the pathwork, the changing of the tiles from this concrete to this brick tiling. You're going to see tons of little bits of detail here and there everywhere, because that is what Dan Thorpe does so well, and I'm a big fan of this stuff. So exceptional work to Dan Thorpe on this, yet again, another amazing mega creation. It's the details are just impeccable. I like the little bit of backstory that was spoken of to make a budget park that grew into something bigger, and you'll see that as we go. There are some pretty phenomenal looking rides in this park. Look at this queue. This is so perfectly done. The perfect curve on this queue winding all the way up, and I like how it arcs around the...
Op een winternacht ontwikkelde ik het recept voor de magie van kerst. Ik vroeg mijn beste elf om het zorgvuldig te verspreiden. Maar de reis nam een onverwachte wending. En zo werd Disneyland Parijs het middelpunt van kerst.
Profiteer van onze beste prijzen en flexibele voorwaarden. Kijk op disneylandparijs.com.
Nu, €200 korting. Bestel hem in de Coolblue app.
The station there for the log flume. Lake Falls Flume. Oh, that's cute. Huh. Great little detail there. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to go at things slowly, because I do know the frame rate's taking a bit of a hit. And we just got to be a little bit patient and take our time around corners, and everything should be good. Now, I have mentioned that in previous videos that I have a new computer on its way. Hopefully it makes it to me in one piece and everything goes smoothly. I'd be curious to see. I was a bit on the fence. Like, I thought this park would run beautifully because it's not jam-packed with, like, you know, dozens and dozens of coasters like we've seen from other creations. However, I was unaware of how much ThemeMaker Toolkit was used, and that's where the frame drops come from. It's good in some areas. Like, it says we're getting like 60 FPS right now, and then you turn to other areas and it goes down to 5. So it's up and down, and you know, I think it'll be good for the most part. But would my new computer handle? That's where I'm really curious. Would it handle ThemeMaker Toolkit any better? And I definitely know from other creators, Batch specifically, when you're running a 4090 and the newer i9s with the 1400K processing, you'll get like 15-20 frames more on Mega Parks. I think Batch said he ran Candyland at 20 FPS, which is insane to me because I think I got like 5 back in the day. So I think 30 FPS is like a tolerable. 20 is like, it's starting to hurt a little bit. But some games are optimized for 30 FPS even to this day, like Starfield, the new game from Bethesda that's coming out in just a week or two. That has been optimized for 30 FPS. The whole game will be locked at 30 FPS from my understanding. Now I'm sure they'll have a way to unlock that or mod that or whatever, but the game is so big that they were having a hard time optimizing it for 60. So a lot of the times where most people are fine with the frame rate being 30, and with Planet Coaster we're just used to it at this point. So I'm hoping, here's to being positive and hoping for the best, that we should no longer ever have a park on this channel run below 20 with the new computer. If not, most of them above 30, if not close to 60, depending on the size. And now what I'm curious to test is I'll probably revisit this park here off camera, just to see how it handles things, because as we're coming around this bend you can see the frames dropping. We're down to 12 or 14, so I'm really curious if the new PC will handle these ThemeMaker Toolkit heavy parks at a much higher frame rate, because then I won't be so afraid of parks that are heavily using that type of content, and that would be great going forward. So I look forward to testing all this stuff out, and I can hopefully report back to you guys with some positive results, as well as some amazing park spotlights that are heavy in the custom assets. The log flume is very realistic. It looked amazing. Really great journey on that one there. Super realistic. Let's take a look at this back area here. Where was it? Yeah, look at all this. They got some extra signages back here. Some dollies. Really cool. Dan really likes to get into the nitty-gritty details, so part of this park spotlight should actually be exploring the areas that one doesn't usually go in a theme park.
Welcome you on today's...
It actually exists here for once, and I think that's really cool. Very well done. Alright. So I guess we're just going to make our way around the park clockwise here, see what else we can find. Keep at this nice, steady, even pace. The aesthetics of everything is just amazing. Look at this. The Vibrance Project Fear. Oh, that's cool. The purple blood.
Whatever your business, you need to stay ahead. The auto industry is using data analytics to do things like speed up prototyping. With the power of the cloud, imagine how AWS can transform your business.
Black, gray, very bold. Get your photos over here. I'm assuming that's the exit there. Let's go on into the entrance. We got a big caged up queue here. Great ambience in this park as well. From the moment we stepped in to where we are now, I've constantly had some ambience in my ears. Testing bay entrance. Are we going in here? Oh, wow. Ooh. Maybe we should do a nighttime perspective on this. Ooh. Looking cool. Well, why don't we ride this at night, and I'll give it another go at day if I feel like that's necessary. Here's a look at all the coaster stats if you'd like to see them, and let's get to it. Nice little elevators down there. Wow, the atmosphere and lighting on this is absolutely S tier. Holy good googly moogly. While it does seem like it's designed to be a nighttime perspective, I definitely want to give this another go at day so we can just see the atmosphere of the park. And we'll do track view so we can just experience the coaster track layout. Let's go. It appears like this must be buried underground because there's no lighting getting in here. It almost feels like we're at night. And I'm asking myself, did I actually change it to daytime here? We'll get a little bit more audio that I didn't hear the first time around as well. Interesting. Yeah, maybe he buried it underground? Because I do see light coming through here. That's an extra bit of work that not a lot of people will make the effort to do. And I can definitely appreciate that. Oh, no. It's a day-night sequencer. Well, still hats off to Dan there for using the sequencer. Very smart. I don't know why I assumed that they buried it underground and when you could just use the sequencer. I guess I'm so used to the last few parks that I've featured, people have forgotten about it, and now I have too. Wow, beautiful. All right, let's go. Well, it does appear that some of the coaster is actually buried underneath the ground, but also a mixture of the sequencer has been used as well. So a great combination. As you can see, we can switch out and the light fills the room. And that bloom that comes through is usually the reason you would use a sequencer to drive the experience like that. Definitely worth it there. Beautifully designed coaster. Custom supports on this bad boy from the looks of it. Maybe, yeah, definitely. All custom supports here. That is a work of art. Wow. All right, if that's any indication of what the park is going, what the other coasters in this park are going to be like, that is setting the bar high. I mean, even the flat rides are very realistically integrated as well. Love what I'm seeing here, Dan. All right. And not even 100 meters away, we're already at another incredible looking coaster. Look at this. This is picturesque. The Dissident. Break all the rules. All right. Making it nice and easy for me not to go down any exits here today. Let's go. But we are going to jump fences. Okay, we're in the heart of the coaster now. Look at that. Great speakers spread out throughout the park here, creating a nice ambience for the queue. Not something you see every day. And Dan is just hitting all the points here. Not forgetting a single detail. Love to see it. Here we go. Up and over. Are we gonna get to the
more mayhem of the human variety? So buckle up, let's get started. We're gonna build our beautiful coaster right here in the city. Yes, game, thank you. Please serenade me with these city noises. Name your park. Coastway to the Heaven Zone. That'll do. Here we are outside the beautiful city. A bustling downtown with an aggressive amount of traffic. Well, I can see why you'd want to spend a day at the roller coaster park. Seems a tad stressful. Let's leave all that behind and go retreat to a theme park run by a maniac. Is this the entrance to my park? Some random bear cave? Where does this even lead? Oh, to a teleporter. I get it. You didn't use physical exertion. You just used magic. Okay, so again, I've played Planet Zoo, and all this stuff looks real similar. Even some of these items look the same from what I'm used to. Oh, this is different. Fireworks of all kinds. Like this one shaped like a skull. Well, now I gotta see what this looks like. Oh, well, that's just splendid. And of course, now we need to see what happens when we put a bunch of these down. Up you go, and oh yeah, that's great. Well, now we've gotta continue with this glorious blanket of fireworks. Okay, go. Really? Just one? That's all you're gonna... Oh, my eyes! Ugh, goodbye frame rate. That didn't take very long. Wonder how many of these you can add. Okay, so I added a few more. Okay, I added a lot more. I can't really tell you how many are there, because at a point the game just won't draw them anymore until you get closer. But if my count is accurate, there's something like 100 to 150,000 fireworks in here. So maybe consider averting your eyes. This might get really bright. Ah, yeah, it's like a nuke's going off. Oh, yeah. I think this might actually be all we're gonna get. The game appears to be taking up 78% of my CPU and almost 38 gigs of RAM. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that it's still going at all. Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay, I think that might have been a little much. Let's not do that again. So let's move on and see what these other fireworks can do. And for that, first we're gonna build a little tower. Ah, beautiful. And we'll just load it up with some fireworks. Watch out, everybody. Something threatens our fair city. The threat of having too much fun. Look, I know tens of thousands was too many, but how am I supposed to not do this? Like, why have this in the game if not to fire it like a cannon? Ah, there we go. How festive, yet deadly. All right, let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, now that the city is on lockdown, I mean, it looks like besides fireworks, we also have electricity and water and pyrotechnics. Oh my god. Flamethrower. Okay, seriously, who's building a park and using this responsibly? I'm gonna go with not many. I certainly won't be. Hey, you two, we're not open yet. I said we're not open yet. All right, suit yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you. What, you two made it through somehow? Oh, this won't do at all. I guess it's finally time to dive into the coaster part of Planet Coaster. This seems like the perfect time to test the thing I'm really wondering about. Human casualties. My goodness, there's so many to choose from. Come on, Steel Vengeance. Let's go do God's work. Seeing how this is a test, I really don't want to miss. We'll just go ahead and set this up right here, and we'll make sure the track goes down right into the soft part of their craniums, and then just kind of loop back up at the last minute. It's gonna be perfect. Okay, let's test it. You two buckle up. A magical journey is about to take place. Really? Really? Are you people immune to everything? So be it. You got lucky this time. Maybe you can't hit people when the train is still on the tracks. So let's crank all the speed up to the highest it can go. And let's see how test number 2 goes. Dum-dum-de-dum. Oh, just here for a nice day at the... Oh, no! Okay, this seems to have worked slightly better. Good, at least something will take these people out. I also love when the coaster carts pop out of existence. There's collateral damage. Here, I'll leave you a little warning sign. Now you never need to wonder what you should do. No guesswork required. Okay, so as much as I'm enjoying the feather-light touch of this particular coaster, I can't help but wonder if we can get a little more velocity going. So let's retire this reliable beast. Well, this sounds fun. Hydraulic launch. Let's go ahead and put it up here so the people don't even see it coming. Let's not go too wild, but we'll put it a little bit higher. Let's see, what is this? Launch system that propels trains at speed along the track. God, yes. Let's see, target speed, highest it can go, acceleration, fastest it can go. Yes, optional catwalk. The maintenance people are gonna need that when this thing goes at a perfect 90-degree angle. And down we go. Test 1, let's do this. Definitely off to a good start. What with it being completely vertical and all. Hey buddy, have you thought about looking up? Guess not. Okay, well this seems plenty effective. Yep, that'll do it. Well, this seems like it's been overall quite successful. Hey, wait a minute. This gives me an idea. Now our guard tower here has admittedly limited range. You know it can probably get more distance? Perhaps some manner of roller coaster placed really high in the sky. Impossibly high, some would say. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay, let's see. Target speed, 100 miles an hour. Acceleration rate, all of it. And just like before, it's gonna be a steady ride all the way down. What could possibly go wrong? Buckle up or don't, I don't care. I know I sure would love to ride something on a 90-degree turn. Easy, easy. Oh, just didn't clear it. That's okay, first time out, not bad. Let's try and extend this a little bit. Everything else the same except slightly more runway at the end. Test number 2, don't let me down. Well, we lost one. And the others, well, no closer. Okay, let's try a different coaster. Like the Flying Stingray. All because it has the word flying in it. Oh my god, look at this majesty. Okay, hopefully this will be different this time. It's only based on the idea that the track is on the underside. And with my zero understanding of physics, I think that'll mean it'll slingshot with much velocity. Have a good trip, my horizontal friends. Oh my god, this would just be barf central, wouldn't it? You don't even get to see anything cool. Like, you're steering away from the city. But you'll get the ultimate view now, bye. Oh my god, this is feeling promising. We did it, yeah! Finally, we've weaponized a roller coaster against a city. Well, that was fun. Where was I? Oh yeah, I forgot this is all still happening down here. Have you people just been getting terrorized this entire time? Do you need help getting off the lawn? Here, I think I know what I can use to help, and it's not gonna feel like overkill at all. Hey, you might want to turn around. There's some magic happening behind you any second now. Wow, they just ceased to exist. Hey kid, you might want to move. Oh, it just all happens so fast. I'm kind of curious now with all this velocity, if there's actually any rhyme or reason to how far people fly. But for a good test, I feel like we're gonna need more people than this. So I guess that means we gotta